Actually, I'm using the flip cam one more time because I just want to show the vitamins that I'm taking right now and just have a little discussion about that kind of stuff. My all-time everyday calcium citrate. It's made by Kirkland, which you get at Costco. I take, it's 300 in the bottle. I take 2.5 pills a day. I think that gives me 1250. Yeah, 1250 milligrams of calcium. It has vitamin D3, magnesium, and zinc. I've been taking this right along since, what is it, like, when you get up to stage 3, which I think is about 2 months or so. And for the most part, you can see what's left. Maybe you can see what's left, which is 2 pills. So tomorrow I will be going to Costco and getting some more. They're big pills. As a matter of fact, let me open it up and show you again. They're big pills, but I don't have a problem with it. In the beginning, I guess I did, but now I don't. The only thing I can say is either you acquire a taste for them if you leave them in your mouth longer than a quick swallow, or you acquire a taste for it, or you just learn to swallow it faster. But it's a pretty big pill, kind of thick. And like I said, I take 2.5, and I take them first thing in the morning when I wake up. My routine in the morning is I wake up, of course I go to the bathroom, and then I go and get myself exactly what you see here, which is Crystal Light iced tea. I'm guessing that my cup is probably 32 ounces, maybe 24 ounces, I'm not really sure. But whatever it is, it's a Britney Spears cup from when we went to her concert last year, and it's big. So whatever it is, my morning starts off with this. I make sure before I do anything else, I drink that entire glass. And I take my medication and my supplements with it. Now, I take sublingual B12. It's natural cherry flavor, made by Nature's Bounty, also from Costco. A lot of times you can get these with a coupon if you belong to Costco and you get those the little coupon book. You can get these probably with like $4 off. So I think they might come out to about $8 for the bottle. Maybe a little cheaper, maybe a little more. Depends on, where you live. This is the New York prices. And with this, I was taking one every day. It's 2,500 micrograms, I think it's called. It's not milligrams. It's micro something grams. Anything, whatever. Anyway, so when I went to my nutritionist last month, my B12 was in optimal shape. Matter of fact, I think she said, I should have gotten a copy of the paperwork. I'm going to get it for the next one. But I think she said my B12 was at 1,500, and they like to see it around 800. So now I don't take it every day. I take it once every other day, just to maintain it and not, it's not necessary to take it every day. So what I do is I also take, my vitamin D3 was a little low. Not terribly low, because something is telling me something about 800 again. I don't think that had anything to do with 800. But anyway, it wasn't terribly low, but it was on the borderline of low. And so she told me she would like me to get that up a little bit. Now, what I had done, and I'll show you that in a second, I had bought from BJ's Wholesale Club in New Jersey. I had bought chewable D3. I think it's made by Nature Made. Problem is that when I came home with it and I opened it up, well, I took off the lid to go take the first pill, I discovered that the bottle had already been opened, the seal was removed, and the cotton was gone, and God knows if there were pills missing. I don't know. Like, why would somebody open up D3 of all things and then bring it back? I don't know. But anyway, I haven't had the opportunity to bring it back. I'm hoping they take it back, because that one, actually, I think I paid like $10.99, and I didn't have a coupon because I'm not a BJ's member. I was just a, I went with a friend. So hopefully they take it back. But in the meantime, when I went to Costco, I didn't find the chewable, but I got this one, which again cost me maybe like $8 with, it might have been, actually it might have been $6, with a coupon. And although it says vitamin D, it is made with D3. And when you look on the back, I don't understand the difference between D3, D, whatever, but I just figured anything is better than nothing at this point. In combination with my calcium citrate, which has the vitamin D3 also. So, this has, the only thing it says, the only thing that's in it is, well, not the only thing that's in it, but the primary vitamin, the only vitamin is D3. 1,000 IUs, whatever that means, something units, right? And it also has this has calcium carbonate. That's the one that we take in the beginning. That's like the Tums and stuff like that, right? Calcium carbonate, cellulose gel, maltodextrin, blah blah blah, whatever. Magnesium stearate, cornstarch, and vitamin D3. So now what I do is I take a B12, let's say on Monday, a D on Tuesday, and I alternate throughout the week now. But I just started doing that this past week. But that's the plan with that. So those are those three. And then I was taking in the beginning, and I know some people are against the children's vitamins, Flintstones Complete. Now, the thing is that the Flintstones that I remember as a kid are not the Flintstones that they make today. These Flintstones are horrible. It could be because, like it says up here somewhere, choline. It's complete with choline. Yeah, they taste awful. Now, I had a very big bottle. This is not that big of a bottle. I had a very big bottle that I finished off, and this was a replacement bottle until I could get to Costco. I was taking one of these 3 times a day. Again, my vitamin levels are all absolutely 100% perfectly fine. Everything's in the ranges where they belong, and even though some people believe grown-ups should take grown-up vitamins and children should take children's vitamins, I'm not having an issue, so it's fine. Everything is fine with it, and you know, everybody's happy. So that's that. And I'm just looking to see what the sugar, how much sugar is in this. I actually don't see if it says sugar, but I also don't have my glasses on, so we'll skip that. But anyway, so this just has a few left in there that my daughter actually takes now, because when I went back to Costco, got Kirkland brand sugar-free children's chewables. Basically, if I recall, everything, and it also has this choline. I think everything is identical to the Flintstones. However, and it might not be, they might be a little bit off, so let me not even state a fact that's not necessarily a fact. All I know is it's a complete multivitamin. I take 3 of these a day. It says new improved flavor. The first one I tasted was wretched. After that, they actually became pretty good. So, what I've also learned is that my taste buds vary, and sometimes things taste horrible to me, and people say, no, it's really good. And, I mean, including things that I've cooked, that I've thrown away, and people have gotten angry, why did you throw it away? We would have, you know, taken it, leftovers, and, like, because it didn't taste good. And they're like, something's wrong with your taste buds. So, obviously, there is. Sometimes things taste good, sometimes they don't. So, this is a winner. I recommend the Kirkland chewable over the Flintstones. But, again, do a comparison on the back and see if you're getting everything the same on both. There is also a pretty significant price difference. I think the Kirkland is probably $3 or $4 cheaper than Flintstones over here. And then just for kicks and giggles, I take Immune Support Power C by VitaFusion. Now, I had also gotten VitaFusion multivitamin, chewable, gummy people, whatever they were. they were good to take, you know. It was, you know, it wasn't a bad thing. But I just didn't feel comfortable with them because of the way that you digest them, the way that you chew them, and basically you're still swallowing bits of jelly gel. Like, it doesn't break down into, you know, little minute particles. And I wasn't really sure that I was absorbing the way I should. So even though I know there are a lot of people out there that like the jelly gummy things, I used the one bottle I had, which only lasted about a month. And I passed on it after that. But these are vitamin C. So, you know, I take them whenever I just feel. It says 2 gummies have as much vitamin C as 10 tangerines, and whatever. So I just take them because where I work now in court, they keep the air conditioner on all the time, so I'm constantly with some sort of cold or runny nose, and I have that now. And I heard on my last video how terrible my throat sounded, and what? And that's that. And then in addition to that, I take, this has absolutely nothing to do with the weight loss surgery, but it's just part of my daily regimen. I take, these are my blood pressure pills. I take 1 pill twice a day. So when I start out in the morning, that's also my pre-breakfast, you know, routine. I take a blood pressure pill. And because I have atrial fibrillation, I take one of these bad boys, and I take a blood thinner. So this is, it really doesn't make a difference if I'm showing you or not. They're just pills. It looks like little Tylenol, but this is to do what? To keep my heart rate at a steady pace. I'm supposed to take it 4 times a day. Never works out like that. So I take it like 2 times a day. What happened is, before surgery, I would take one once a day, but it was a 320 milligram, you know, the kind of pills that, I can't think of the word, it's like my mind is just turning to jello. You know, it would stay in your system all day, it would break down, but now, because of the weight loss surgery, it's a 90 milligram pill 4 times a day to come out to the same 320. And if you actually look, it says it may cause drowsiness and dizziness, take with food, all this kind of stuff. Every single pill, every single medication has something that you're not supposed to do, or you're supposed to do, that they don't always work out for me the way they say. This one is the blood thinner, and it doesn't really have any rules, except don't take too many. Sometimes I take a half of one, sometimes I take a full one, it depends. Okay, and the blood thinner, I mean the blood pressure pill and the heart pill, both they take with food, and they both can make you dizzy, and a lot of times they do. I'll be in court, I'll stand up, and I feel like I'm gonna fall down. What is this dog doing? And that's it. And then I have a whole bunch of other medications that I was taking and stopped taking. Why am I showing you all these? I don't know. This is potassium. Now, my potassium was low before surgery. I have, I think, 3 or 4 bottles of these. These are gigantic pills. The only reason I'm holding on to them is in case my potassium should go down. At least I have a pill on hand. And that's it. And then I have, this is my seizure medication that I stopped before surgery, mainly because they didn't have the, I don't understand, but they didn't have the pill in their pharmacy at the hospital. And so they didn't give it to me while I was in the hospital. And then I didn't continue back with it, expecting that I'll go to my neurologist. Haven't been to my neurologist because since I started a new job, haven't gotten the medical coverage yet. So this is going on, what, 8 months of no seizure medication. I was doing okay for a while with absolutely no symptoms, or at least I thought so. Wound up having to do a lot of stressful work over about 2-3 weeks ago. Started having symptoms again. So I need to get to that doctor, but I need to get my medical first. And if that was a real super close-up, I apologize, because like I said before, I'm holding it in my hand, and I was taking the lazy way out. Now I want you to see something while I'm talking to you. My little Karma is, yeah, she's trying to have a snack. Hi, Cook. You're in the camera. You're in the way. I'm trying to show and tell on Karma. Yeah, this is Karma. Can you see her? Forget the fact that she's putting me on blast with the chips, but actually what happened was my daughter was in here having a snack with the laptop before she went out. She just went out while I was on the, while I was making the video. And, she left her little snack behind. And as you can see, Miss Karma has had quite the time with both the container. Well, she wants the chips. I don't think you can really see all of the papers on the bed. The sheets are coming off next. That's the next part of today's game plan. But, yeah. Looks like she wants some chips. Karma? 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 Hey. Karma? Karma, what do you want? You want the chips? We're not going to have them anymore. We're going to throw them away. Hi, Cook. That's Cookie. She's a good girl. She doesn't do anything wrong. And she probably wants a chip, too. Maybe, maybe not. Karma? Karma. Karma. Anyway. And a chip? Yeah. Okay. So, I'm going to get back to work in my room. I'm going to make my real videos in a few minutes. And, trying to think if there was something else I wanted to show you while I'm still, so I don't have to keep uploading these things either. Oh yeah, actually I did. Sorry, Karma, I'm going to take this stuff with me. And you probably were just looking at my neck because I probably, oh, here is, this is the D3 that I was talking about that has to go back to the store. I'll show you how it looks because I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to be able to, what am I showing you here? I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to actually return it or not because they might not take them back. In which case I'm still going to buy more of these. But this is the chewable vitamin D3. And like I said, it's also made from Nature Made. I know I'm doing a terrible job with this video camera and I apologize. Is it Nature Made? Yeah. Nature Made chewable D3. 400 I use. Now the one that I'm taking that's not chewable, the replacement that I bought that's just swallow it yourself, that's the receipt that I'm putting back on there. The one that is swallow it yourself instead of chew it is, what did I say, 1,000 I think, right? I use, bring these chips inside and this. And I'm just going to show you something else while I'm on a roll. This. Oh, and you know what? Watching Tom before and listening to him talk about the iced tea, I agree that the iced tea is probably not the best thing. I think it's a diuretic and whatever else it is. But it's my only form of caffeine, and I live for it. I love it, and you know, I know I should drink more water, but I don't. So, okay, now, the Joy ice cream cups. Remember, people, it is summer. We are supposed to modify our diets, but it is summer, and I'm still learning, so I'm going to use anything for an excuse, I guess. But actually, I try to do smart things. So, this Joy ice cream cone, it is not the sugar cone, which was always my favorite. Love them sugar cones, and love the waffle cones, and the chocolate dip ice cream is actually a very big downfall of mine. But anyway, the Joy ice cream cup, and I'm sure most of the regular ice cream cups, not the sugar cone, have 0 sugar. 0 grams of sugar. 20 calories, and it gives you a crunch, which is what I like about it. And you get 12, and I want to say over the course of the years, like everything else in the supermarket, things have gotten smaller. The cups, the actual cones, I mean, that's 6. They're pretty small, but it serves its purpose, and I'm not complaining. But anyway, this is empty, but I saved it just for the video. Breyers, smooth and dreamy, no sugar added, extra creamy, butter pecan ice cream. Try to show you the nutritional facts if you can see them. I apologize if this thing is all messed up because it probably is. Anyway, sugars are 4 grams of sugars for a half a cup. 5 grams sugar alcohols, which we don't care about except for the fact that it causes gas. It's made with Splenda. Carbs are 15 grams. No, is that 15? I think it says 15. You can probably see better than I can. But I think it's 15 grams of carbs. I mean, you're getting some calcium, some fiber, some nuts, a little bit of protein. I think it's 2 grams of protein for a half a cup. And you're getting your ice cream on. So that is my pick of the summer. Before I found out about the Breyers Smooth and Dreamy, I was buying Blue Bunny, no sugar added chocolate chip mint. I really like it, but I was getting so tired of it because it was the only thing I could find that actually tasted. Because Breyers has a no sugar added regular, I think I had a Neapolitan, the chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. And it was gross. It had an aftertaste that was really nasty. But this is really good. But anyway, the Blue Bunny is 5 grams of sugar for a half a cup. And what is the carb? 17 grams. So everything in this is a little bit higher. But at the same time, if you want to get your chocolate on, the pieces of chocolate that are in here are substantial and taste really good. So 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Put this one back in because it's empty. Whoa! Whoops! Almost just busted up the whole reason. Anyway, that's that. There's not much else in that freezer, but you can take a peek since I opened it up by accident. And that's it. Refrigerator's looking kind of lonely too right now. We had tacos today, and now my daughter's going out to eat at Applebee's, so I'm left to fend for myself, but I don't think I'm really going to be that interested in eating anything. I'm okay for now. And that's it. So now I'm going to upload this and really put my mind to making the series of videos that I wanted to. Okay? If you've watched this in its entire horrible production, thank you. And I'll talk to you real soon and say bye to the pup. Bye, Karma. Karma, bye. Bye, Karma. Karma. Say bye, Karma. Karma.